So we're still kind of gripped in the winter. It thawed out a little bit yesterday, got up in the 40s, but today it won't get. I don't think it's going to get above freezing today. I don't think we're supposed to get any more snow according to the apps, but then you get on Facebook groups and they're showing weather patterns of more snow. Oh well, what are you going to do? Got a comment today. How do you heat your house? Well, pretty much like every off-gridder or anybody who has lived this way since the beginning of time. Wood stove. I've talked about wood a million times, and somebody comes onto a channel. I mean, look, right here, all you got to do is just pay attention. There's wood, firewood. So, I don't know. So, I really would like to use this. It's a Cub Cadet snowblower that I recently repaired. It had a dirty carburetor, but then when I tried to start it up, I started it up once and it was just fine, but I tried to start it up and the choke knob broke, so I had to order a part. And the guy missed his opportunity. I mean, the choke knob made the guy miss his opportunity to use it for the snow, I guess. But this is a really nice one. I guess they're all nice nowadays. When I was younger and worked on them, they weren't this nice. But I really like to use it, but I'm afraid I'd break it. You know, you get a piece of gravel caught up in it, it would be terrible. So it sits here. I started it up yesterday, just make sure it's still started. I tried to start on the first pull, but it's really hard to pull. I mean, it's a heavy engine. But on the second pull, it started right up. So I was going to post this up on my other channel, the lawnmower repair channel. And if you haven't seen the videos over there, as a matter of fact, today there will be a video over there about how to repair your pull rope. Those can break, and so I showed everybody a simple way to replace or repair your, replace your pull rope. Very inexpensive, and anybody can do it. So I'll put a up next box at the end of this video to that video, in the link in the description, link in the comment section, the whole thing. You should check that out. I think it's a good video. I mean, anybody can do it. You can do it, I even said in the video, you can do it in a lounge chair in your house. But I was saying the other day, I made a video about this repair, and I didn't like the quality of it. And so I didn't post the video. And I like that. I really do like it, that I can focus on the quality of the content. Whereas on this channel, you know, you just got to pump them out as fast as you can. I realize that's my mistake, but what are you going to do? It's 8 years I've learned, I think, how to make YouTube videos, and I think it's getting better. You know, that being said, this channel is very confusing to me. I've done this channel for 8 years, and I still don't understand the audience. With the lawnmower repair business, it's going to be quite easy. I'm going to get two types of people to watch. Folks that are mechanics, or folks that, and I hope that this is the case, I hope the majority of my audience is just homeowners who have a lawnmower that has a problem that needs solved, and so they look for my videos. I think that's where I'm going to go with. I mean, I think that's where this channel, the new channel, will go. But that's why I named the channel the way I did, Shade Tree Lawnmower Mechanic. And the reason is yeah, I do all the repairs, my customer repairs, in the shade tree. Specifically these. So I don't have a lot of fancy tools and a big shop. So I understand that audience. But this audience I don't get. I've struggled with this channel. I've said this in many videos for the last week or so. And this is kind of a continuation of this conversation that I've been having. I've just always struggled. This channel used to be a nomadic channel. We traveled the country. We started out in a pop-up camper and was having a great time. So I burned down our camper, and then we built a truck camper, put it on the back of the truck, built that in 2 weeks, and traveled the country for a few more years, a couple of years, I guess, and realized that the fire had scarred us. We were afraid, and it was just, you're always fighting that fear. So we bought this property and moved here. So then at that point, this channel changed over from traveling channel, nomadic channel, to a off-grid channel. But I think the principle of the channel stayed the same. traveling, we lived off grid. In the national forest, we use generator and batteries. But here we use solar panels and batteries, same principle. So it wasn't a huge disruption to the channel. It converted pretty easy. And of course, we built the tiny house, and that slowed down views quite a bit. You know, we were getting 20,000 views a day, and then it dropped down probably at about 10,000 views, because people wanted to learn how to live off grid, not little house. And since that time, this channel has slowly disintegrated. I mean, there's been a few instances where it has picked up the pace, but in general, it has just declined. And I've never really understood why. I've tried all kinds of things. I've done things I don't want to do, things I hate to do, but I do them because the channel requires it. Well, so here recently, I've been making these videos about the other channel, talking about the other channel, and talking about how terrible this channel has been doing. And the trolls and, you know, the whole thing. And all of a sudden, this channel starts picking up pace. When I started talking about these things, I'm not, you know, going through the roof or anything, but the views are a lot higher than they've been for maybe a couple years. And I just don't understand it. How is that possible? I make videos where I try to show you things like how to make a proper wood stove fire, why the EPA wood stove is so great, and talk about solar panels and just chickens. The channel has been all over the place trying to capture an audience about off-grid, because that's the name, Little House Off-Grid. But then when I talk about YouTube and trolls and trying to understand people, the channel just explodes. Not explodes, that's a bad word, but definitely has some huge spikes. Now, I admit that I have a disability, and I'm not even going to talk about what this disability is. It doesn't really affect how I function in life. I've actually been very successful in my life. I've ran my own company. I have managed significantly large organizations. I've now run a lot more business. I'm pretty good at engineering, so mechanical things. So it hasn't affected my ability to function, but my ability to understand people is very limited. I've taken tons of leadership courses because I did manage organizations. And since I don't understand people, I mean, I feel like I should be able to come up to a person and say, hey, you did that incorrectly. Here's how you do it properly, and just walk away, and they'd be like, oh, okay, great. But that's not how humans work. I know that's a very simplistic description of my disability, but that just seems to me that should be the way humans communicate. But no, you got to be sensitive, and you got to motivate people through actions and good-naturedness, and it's always been difficult for me to understand people. So when I look at a channel, a prepping channel, or even an off-grid channel, and all they are talking about is doom and gloom, and they get millions of views, thousands of views, tons of subscribers, and everything's a catastrophe. Oh, the world's gonna end today. I watched this one guy, and all he could do was complain about how the world was gonna end with the outgoing president. Well, and he just needed this new guy, who's the incoming president, to take over, then the world's gonna be saved. But he is now talking about how the world's gonna end, and I would imagine under the new guy's presidency. So why did we vote for this other guy? I don't understand. I thought you said that he was going to save the world, but no, we're still going to. I mean, it's always doom and gloom, and they get tons of views. So that is very confusing to me. I try to make videos and show you firewood, and I understand my personality is pretty dry. I do understand that because of the disability. And I also know that I'm not a very friendly person. I've talked about that a lot. And I always get that one person in the comment section, oh, you seem very friendly. I'm not. Anybody that knows me for more than 2 or 3 seconds will instantly think, man, he's a jerk. And I'm not even trying to be a jerk. I'm not trying to be anything. I'm just me. So I've accepted that. So making YouTube videos is pretty difficult. That is another thing I think is going to be helpful for me on the other channel. The other channel, all I got to do is, okay, change the lawnmower blade. Here's how you do it. You know, I don't have to be friendly. I watch this other guy. He's got a personality just like mine, very dry. And he's the largest channel out there. So I think this other channel has huge potential. Of course, I'm going to still do this channel. But how is it that I talk about other channels, I talk about people, trolls, and all of a sudden the channel starts doing just absolutely amazing? It makes no sense to me. I'm sure that other people understand this. I don't understand it. And I guess I've always kind of understood this. I don't want to pretend that I'm just now learning that my personality and my disability doesn't allow me to understand people. And that's why my YouTube channel suffers. I've always kind of known that, but this is proof, I guess is the best way to put it. This is proof that whatever I'm doing on this channel repels people from watching. And when I actually get out of character from what I've always done on this channel, and I just kind of say, you know what, the heck with it. I want to grow this other channel. This channel is just going to be for me and the subscribers, the ones that watch me for the last 8 years or 5 years. You know, every day, these kind of folks. I want to make this channel about us, you know, the friendship that we have developed over the years. As soon as I do that and I walk away from the idea of I need to grow this channel, the channel just explodes. I don't get it. So I don't know if it's going to continue to explode. I mean, I've seen trends like this before where you think, oh, I'm getting a little traction, and then all of a sudden it dies. Of course, I don't know how long I can talk about trolls on this channel either. I mean, how many subjects can you come up with? Okay, go to my other channel, watch that new video. Oh, and let's talk about trolls. Speaking of trolls, I found one very interesting. You might find this humorous. So I made a short video. You know, I hate short videos. I think they're stupid, to be honest. And I hate making them even more. But I was advertising the new channels, what I was doing in this short video on the other channel. And all I did was I said, learn how to repair, this title, learn how to repair engines like these. And I showed a variety of engines running. I have this lawnmower engine is underneath the box here. And I was running it on the porch here, on that brick. A couple chainsaws, a hedge trimmer. I don't know. I can't remember them all. I think it was like a 42-second video. And it did okay for a short video. And somebody says, stupid video. The thing is, the person's handle suggested that they may have a channel, an off-grid channel. So I went over and I clicked it, and I went over to their channel, and that's what they make. They make short videos. Even though the long-form videos are short videos. One video is her sweeping solar panels. Another video is just a picture of the windmill. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. What is the difference between a windmill spinning and showing lawnmower engines running? Why is my video stupid and her videos are good? I don't understand. So, again, a troll that I don't understand. How I even ask him, what is the difference? I know how a windmill works. I understand that they spin. I also understand how lawnmowers work. But my title was supposed to be the gripping point of my video. The title is, learn how to repair lawnmower engines like these. And you saw 4 or 5 engines. Hers was, my windmill. Okay, that's a great video. My video, terrible, because I did basically the same thing, just in a different niche. So that is seriously what confuses me about people. I don't understand it. The hypocrisy a lot of times is just confusing to me. The meanness. Why does she have to say anything at all? What was the point of that? My assumption is she has seen my other videos on this channel, and she doesn't like me, so she's probably already been blocked on this channel, would be my guess. So then she goes to my other channel so she can chime in. Of course, she got blocked again. So I just find folks interesting and thought I'd share it again. So if you'll click this up next box, it will take you over to the other channel where I show you how to repair or replace a pull rope very inexpensively. So if I can inspire you, I don't know, maybe try to understand people. Who knows? So you can live your dreams. Thanks for watching.